Welcome everybody to our live stream. Where is the friends list? There it is. I have one friend. One friend online. not a very populous Wednesday morning here on lichess.org. International Master William Pascal, recovering from our yesterday Tilt Fest. I love mornings, but truthfully I probably play better. Alright, let's see what we got here. Challenge from Ripun. Is he here? He's been waiting for a while, so he could be away from... He could be AFK. No, he's in the house. Alright. What will we do? Unusual opening stream, everybody. Sir. Sladgie Sir. Just kidding. Alright, it's the unusual opening stream. Let's try a Petrov, something in the Petrov. What do you do here? Yeah, now you leave me with no option. I have to play the Jabava Gambit. Did I do this against you before? Wait, is that right? Yeah. Actually, I think that Bronstein mentions this. Maybe it's a different position. Jabava Gambit's different, like... Yeah, that's different. That's if... It's a form of... How does that work? What am I thinking of? Anyway, I don't know what this is called. Similar to the thing that Jabava does, but not the same. Only if he plays, let's see... Pawn takes d5. Yeah, I played something different against you. How is it? Oh, I'm thinking of knight takes e5, d5. This is different. Yeah, the Jabava thing is knight takes e5, d5. This is I don't know what it is, but it's mentioned in Bronstein. Bronstein has a game, 100 Open Games, where this was played. Now, I don't remember the game at all. I guess he was playing it against somebody. Ripun seems confused. And, alright. So now we can transpose to an elephant gambit. And queen takes d5 would be the Jabava gambit, for lack of a better name. I don't know what else to call it. But I don't remember what happened in the game in question in 100 Open Games either. I never studied that book religiously. It was like bathroom reading material. I would just skim it and look at a game. I never read it or studied it from beginning to end. There's a lot of nice little analogies and anecdotes, I should say, in 100 Open Games. It's a good book for anecdotes. Bronstein, of course, brilliant player. Now, what am I doing here? E4 or something else? Or pawn takes pawn. You could play pawn takes pawn. I mean, I guess that's the safest. Objectively, symmetrical approach. Destroy his center. Why would I do anything else? The drawback of this is that it's kind of symmetrical and maybe we'll reach an uninteresting pawn structure. But objectively, this is probably black's best move, I would assume. The other moves, this is definitely a Jabava Gambit. And, bringing the queen out early is a little sketchy. I think e4 seems most natural. And that is the kind of elephant gambit. E4 knight e5. So you have the elephant gambit, the Jabava gambit, or this. Yeah, and I sense like bishop g5 isn't right. But bishop e4 check allows c3. However, I would have queen e7 check there. Interesting. I don't want to like drop a piece. This is certainly not my only move. Bishop e7 is fine. Black is a good game. I'm being kind of provocative here. Bishop g5 was a very bad move. Bishop e4 is really provocative. Unnecessary. Really? Bishop e7 is just fine. Black has a good game. Or maybe not. Maybe he has queen takes d4 there. Bishop e7, queen takes d4. Does look like it might be a little tricky. So maybe my move is good. Yeah, that's a little annoying. Here, queen takes d4. Then I could castle though. Yeah, that's probably fine for black. I would castle. Bishop e7 is safer. Now here you don't want to drop, you don't want to like take on b4 and drop a bishop with queen a4 check. Takes, check, knight c6. Yeah, but does that actually work for white? Knight c6. Yeah. Knight c6, b takes c. And I have two pieces hanging, right? No, thank you. Maybe another time. The Apollo. If you think of Battlestar Galactica. That just popped in my head. I haven't thought of the character Apollo from Battlestar Galactica since I was a little kid. Hey, it's Miro, what's up? Of course, Apollo is normally spelled with two L's. So, although, how was it spelled in Greek is the real question. And why is it spelled with two L's in Latin letters? Arsenal probably knows. He knows everything. May I get a game in before I sleep for work? You sleep for work or work for sleep? Why does Apollo have two L's? If it's like a Greek name, who cares? One L or two L's. What does it really matter, right? Like seriously, what would be the difference in how you pronounce it if it has one L or two L's? Good to see you regulars. Doctor Trip Chance. I think I'm the only non-female streamer that you watch. I don't know how to take that exactly. Are you saying that I'm effeminate, or are you implying that I'm effeminate? Alright, here, knight takes c3. So our pawn white has a little bit of compensation, perhaps. I'm out. We're out of here. Nice to see Repun learning to use his time. Learning to use his time. Is h6 a useful thing to play? Up a pawn. I'm not up a pawn. Why did I think I was up a pawn? That's crazy. Well, I have a better pawn structure. Whatever. This pawn is dead anyway. I don't count. I don't know how to count. What's counting? I thought I was up a pawn. Better pawn structure. They don't swear much. Yeah, right. You're just asking for dates all the time. He has compensation here. Pretty solid compensation for the pawn he's not down. No, every time I go to like somebody's stream, Dr. Chipchance is there, like chatting. It's really weird. I almost never click on other streamers. But I swear, like the last 2 times I randomly clicked on another streamer, he was there. It's really weird. Oh, this pawn. The pawn. The plane. God, this is such a waste of chess. Now we just like mouse click until someone hangs something. I'm gonna start ranting about bullet again. Insert random moves here. Oh my gosh. 93 wouldn't have worked anyway. Hello. Yeah. I thought you were going to go for that earlier. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no. No, 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 B file. Look at that defensive play. Rook B2 he played. Just when you thought he was going to get aggressive and play for the H file, he went to B2. Unbelievable. It's active king. Arsenal called it. Yeah, he missed his window to play A3 when my rooks were doubled on B4, right? Horrible, horrible play by both of us. But all because of the time pressure. It's not like, you know, we had time to make good moves. It wasn't really a bad game till the time pressure for both sides. Hey, it's Miro. Up next. Subscribers play first. After a3, he's okay. I have to... Wait. If my rooks are doubled, I can still play rook b6, right? I don't have to give up the b file. Whatever you say, Arsenal. You're the boss. Armin 2005V. New subscriber. Armin. Common Hungarian name. Well, I guess it's just common, period. You're the Apollo. Alright. Yeah, I guess originally Armin has a lot of countries. Armin. Alright, hey, it's Miro. It's not that common here, actually. But I have a teammate named Armin. Well, had, yeah. My Budapest chess team. Female streamers tend to get more chatty. Oh. You think? We're supposed to play Weird Wednesday, so what do we do for a weird variation in the Grunfeld? I'm kind of hurting here for ideas. I meant to play something weird. Yeah, b4. It's almost too late. What can I play? There is no weird move. That's messed up. There's no weird move against the Benoni. Oh my god. There is no unusual opening at this point now. There's like nothing to do. Yeah, I've played bishop b5. It's a variation. Both of those moves are like variations. There's no interesting move in this position for white. Nothing unusual. It's too late. e5 could be some comp. After b4. What else, man? We play h4. Yeah, e5 pawn sacrifice. I don't know, b4 and e5 are so unsound that they can't even be characterized as as weird openings. I mean, that's just like horrible losing moves that are just not even playable. At least h4 is still in the gray area. Haythmer is officially obsessed with bishop a6. Although this affects my plans here. Plans are infected. My plants are infected. e5 is not theory there. I don't believe you, Arsenal. I know you like to be contrary, and sometimes you're right, but I'll take that bet. Theory, if you consider like random bullet games on lichess theory. Yeah. a4. a4, h4. No, b6 is not such a bad move, probably. Another not so bad move. Yes. Yeah, he's fine. Fine. Yes. I mean, what if you try to turn normal chess into chess 960? That's the great thing about playing things like h4 randomly. It's the Plugievsky variation of the Grunfeld in the Benoni. If I'm not going to castle kingside and I'm not going to castle queenside, after bishop e5 check, the computer gives full compensation to e5. Oh, you're saying like bishop e5 check first? But that's a known line. But I don't know what move order you're talking about now. Right. Uh-huh. Okay, so what's the plan here? Knight c4. Not letting me play h5. He wants to stick his knight on e5. We've got a plan for that. Not really sure what to do here. But what happens on knight c4 again? Yeah, he's played it very solidly. That's part of the normal arsenal on the Benoni, right? That's part of the 5-step program, playing 95. Now the moment of truth. Theoretically, I should probably not trade pieces here. But I have to confess that my plan was to trade it. There is bishop g5 too. That looks stupid. This is the depth of my planning. I was afraid he has knight takes e4 and f5. But in reality, maybe it wasn't a big deal. Like, say I play g3. He plays knight takes e4, knight takes e4. f5, I have rook e3. I didn't see that. I'm not even sure about that position because he has this weird move bishop d4 at the end. He didn't find the key move there. Really think he should have played... He should have played b5. Arsenal, is that part of your 5-step Benoni program? b5? Does that get played at some point? What? favorite move of many Benoniists. Right. Never trade your bishop for a knight in the Benoni. Instructive. Sensational. A lot of potential adjectives to be applied to that move. Right. Right. Arsenal, didn't you recommend e5? Man, good game. I think we both made a lot of mistakes, but anyway, it was fun. Fun! There's that word again. Bishop takes c3. I think that's a bad idea. Not to say he doesn't have chances after that, but I just want to check something. I want to check not the overall game, but to see if anyone's actually played h4 ever, which I really doubt. I only made one blunder. I think we see it there. It was queen f3. I had taken the longest time on that move, and I allowed b5. But I was afraid of knight takes e4. Yeah, g3 was knight takes e4. That's my best move, but I wasn't sure about this. I thought maybe he even has this move here. That doesn't work. Wow, there's a bishop g5. I didn't see rook e3. Or I might have like been okay with playing this. Yeah. I can play g4. Now it's a different story. His kingside is much more open. He's just played b5. I mean, obviously it's a good opening for black. I don't think that h4 is any good. What? Surprised that bishop f4 is the number one move here. I mean, that's a famous variation, but number one move? Well, I guess the move order is a little unusual. I would normally play e4 first. So no one's ever played this. Sladgie variation, anti-Benoni. Nice. Now on lichess, we'll see like 1,000,000 games. 129 times it was played. And overall, it has a losing score. Wow. This variation is 40-53. Ouch. Check. e5. So that's a new move. Now obviously black has to take it. So what's the point now? Bishop e2. The just kidding variation? Just kidding about that. That's really bizarre. Not a move I would have conceived of. Maybe like a4. No, not fd7, but you can play knight on bd7. This is also playable for black. Alright, interesting theoretical discussion. Arsenal. Lakey is a subscriber. Apollo is not a subscriber, right? He's a new viewer. So Lakey subscriber, Zenchess subscriber, Arsenal fan subscriber. Subscribership. I like a4 better, yeah. I mean, it's a constructive move. The constructive. Right, alright. In the spirit of the Benoni. Play the Franco Benoni. Biggest bummer here is if white plays like c3. Now I have to play the Sicilian. Alright, let's try something weird. There's this. One of my students was playing this. I mean, I guess you can also play like bishop c5, right? Does it make sense here? No. That's against bishop d3. We can't play bishop c5, knight a4, queen a5 check, c3. Does that make sense? We can do it anyway? Does it even make sense to do it? Like, no. Queen a5 check. Yeah, this is a variation. This isn't right, is it? Now it's definitely a variation. Knight c6, knight a4, queen a5 check. Arsenal, you're obsessed with bishop b4. You like that against everything. In the Smith-Morra. You should play the Nimzo. Forget the Benoni. Just like you like pinning knights. Nimzo's probably a little too closed. Well, it doesn't have to be, but where is everybody? Did I put lichess in the title? Oh, it's Wednesday morning. I forgot. For some reason, Wednesday morning, everyone's like recovering from something. I had one friend on earlier. I have two friends on now. Oh, this is a bad move. There was a computer that I played against that did something similar, I remember. He had some kind of engine variation. But it wasn't this position. No, that was different. That was something else. No, he's just lost a pawn. It's like it's a kind of poison pawn-like position, except he doesn't have any compensation for his material deficit. Yeah, or should I take with the D pawn, actually? Maybe that's actually better. Better! Actually better. Now improved. I guess it's like a midweek thing, like the hump day. People are starting to work really hard on like Tuesdays. I noticed for a long time that Wednesdays were the least viewers. It doesn't matter what I do either. It's like always our worst streaming day. Asterbait, you saw that. I mean Arsenal. Where's Asterbait? There he is. He's sleepy and quiet. Wait, check? I don't want him getting his bishop to c4. I'm taking it to the next level, Arsenal. You're on level 1. B takes c and bishop a6 is like level 1. But Slaggie's taking it up to level 2. With d takes c. Gotta watch out here. Can never be too careful. Queen d6, bishop takes f3, queen e5, check knight e7. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. Knight e2. Oh, what e5? He had it right away. Yeah, it was better right away. I missed it the first time. Queen d6, bishop e6, queen e5, knight f6. I give him the pawn back, but he's still clearly worse. I do have to give the pawn back. But he still can't castle, and he's kind of disrupted. But it is much better than what happened, yeah. Clearly. Clearly, my dear. Thursday is weekend in Persia. interesting. They're experimenting with the new 4-day work weeks. I don't know. Is that like a religious tradition? Oh man, you can castle. Totally forgot about it. Nevertheless, we are winning. We're up a full exchange with no compensation. Sorry, Arsenal. Queen d6 was better than the game continuation, but it still wouldn't have been enough to salvage equality for white. No, I mean, he's supposed to play knight, knight a4, right? Queen a5 check, c3, bishop takes d4, queen takes d4, knight f6, white is better. Are you trapping me? I didn't know that about Islam and Fridays like being an off day. Alright. We've got check and queen f4. I don't want to get trapped. In your face with the queen trade. And now the nice thing is if he tries to keep the queens on, I play rook d8, and if he tries to avoid the exchange of rooks, he can't play bishop d3 because he hangs his knight on g3. Approval of trade queens. Now he can avoid the exchange of queens. Well, rooks, whatever they are. Those are rooks, right? Forgot. Anyway, it's an easy walk in the park here. Even Schieberspieler could win it. Walk in the park. Combative little bugger. Doesn't want to resign. All right. The Zen Chess. Arsenal and Zen Chess are subscribers. Apollo will be next after them. There was some articles on this Queen b6 Sicilian, or maybe some book at some point. Book or books. You are losteth. Thou art losteth. Knight is gone. Yeah, so opening theory. Yeah, white's supposed to play knight a4, queen a5 check, c3, bishop takes d4, queen takes d4, knight f6, knight c5, knight c6, or castles. Arsenal likes giving away his dark square bishop. But here no double pawns. Oh, I'm white against Arsenal. Alright, no Benonis. Our good Benonis. Weird openings Wednesday. Yeah, we'll play e4. I've been playing mostly d4. In that opening, when somebody plays the move order with e6 and c5, it should try for d5. If should try for d5 immediately. It puts the lotion on its skin. You wrote if should try for d5 immediately. It gives white a very nice advantage. A little Silence of the Lambs on this Wednesday morning. Alright, what am I doing? I don't have an idea. The Sicilian. The brick variation. Brick house. Where's Tezek? He loves my 3 a.m. variation. Ah, Arsenal principled, bro. Bro. What a principled response. Principal Arsenal. Okay, so what's our plan here? The brick. What am I doing? Bishop c4. I gotta try this. I thought you were going to play d6 last move. There was an interesting variation there. I feel like we could transpose to something. Position I've actually played before. That's weird. Knight g5. Knight g5, bishop g5, queen h5. Philidor tactic, Sanchez said. I don't know if it works or not. Coming in from the side, it's an end around, in NFL speak. What's going on here? Don't bother me, kid. Your bishop's hanging. Look out. Better watch out. I have no choice. I have to go into this ending. It's a good ending for white, though. Question is, did he have to go into it? Or did he have anything else? As for you've seen F7 attacks, you should be familiar with that as an E4 player. There's a lot of soft underbelly to black's position here. The soft underbelly. Strategic massage. Okay, now, is knight a5 a threat? I thought I should have put my bishop on d2. I guess it's not an issue. Is it an issue? Maybe. You missed it. Wait. Oh, this is rook trapped? Almost. See if you can get inside the underbelly of black's position. Yeah, he totally malfunctioned. tummy hurts. I don't know. I've had some kind of stomach flu. What's going on? 8 viewers? Where is everybody? Eight viewers. What? Can't be right. The many weaknesses in Arsenal's position that lead to his downfall. Lead. English is such a difficult language to read. You got 2 words, completely different words that are spelled the same. So you have to go by context. Yep. Arsenal's not giving up. He's playing for the flag win. He's not demoralized. Alright. Yeah, look at that, targeting my king. LED. Christmas lights. You know what's funny about that? Zen chess, I didn't even realize. I wasn't trying to correct your grammar. I didn't actually realize that it was inappropriate. It just went off of my head. Yeah, it should be that LED. I didn't even realize it. It was subconscious. I wasn't trying to correct you grammatically. I just started thinking about how the English language is so weird compared to others. Arsenal's going to draw this. He's on a full exchange and making it hard for me. He's a fighter. Oh, man. Alright. Led Zeppelin. Cheapo detector. His first really bad move, the ending. Knight g6 you might even be holding. Unbelievable. I wonder if I'm even winning there. Jeez. It was horrible. I totally butchered this ending. To be honest, I have stomach pain. That's my excuse. Where are viewers? Why are there no viewers? What is going on? Oh man. I'm not down with Russian chess streamers. That's not cool. Alright. Yeah. Alright, what's up? Zen Chess. Man, I was fine. My stomach started hurting in the middle of that game. Bruder. German. Baradar. Excuses are worth 1,000 words. So just thanks for playing the bird. Have a nice bird. DigiWorld got it. Thanks for subscribing. My daughter was like home from school for 2 days with a stomach virus or something. And I hope I didn't get it. But my tummy hurts. I just ate a huge breakfast and I felt fine. Alright. I felt ill yesterday too. A little. Ever since like... Yeah, Monday. Yesterday was Tuesday. Tuesday morning. Didn't feel 100%. You can't accept the thanks for subscribing because I was gifted a sub. Right. Well, it's the spirit of the subscriber. Accept it on behalf of the player who gifted you the sub. This is a bad move. And there's a huge weakness there. Talking about underbelly in the white position. This is cheesy noob setup. That can't be right. I guess if he has enough development. You know, e3, queen e2, g3, bishop g2, he can cover e3 and it's not a problem. I'm not really doing anything weird here. I mean, he's already playing an unusual opening. I mean, I'm just going to go with it. I'm not going to play the symmetrical birds opening. 95. Development. Specializing in development. Chess Coach, wow, Chess Ghost. Chess Coach Andrash, rating with a party of 54. Nice, what's up, man? Oh no. I need to turn 5-minute followers mode off. Hold on a second here. Chess Coach, I can't say that. Chess Coach Andrash might be a follower. It's been like years. Channel actions. Our mod is not in the house. The Twitch is taking forever to load. Alright. Chess Coach Andrash and followers, thanks for rating. There he is. He is a follower. Okay. It's been a long time. We have 5 minutes follower mode turned on. And my mod skills are lacking badly. What's up, man? Thanks for the raid. So what do I do here? Great to see you. How's things in Oceania? Oh, Oceanicville. 200 actions. Select the Oceanic continent. Thanks for the raid, bro. Guys, check out Chess Coach Andrash. I'm enjoying Hungary. Yeah, we're on the Eastern Front. I was thinking of moving to New Zealand, maybe. Then we can be neighbors. The question is, like, where to move to. Alright. We're going to try to push through e5. And then black is just better. Just wanted to know, are you a professional coach? No, he's a professional coach. He's a very strong player. He's from here. And I played him way before. Back in the day. Can you believe that I played Chess Coach Andrash? Jeez, the first time we played was 25 years ago. That's messed up, man. Can you believe that? I played him 25 years ago. He's almost an old man like me. Almost, but not quite. Not quite. It was like 1997 or something. Exactly 25 years ago. I remember that because that was like the first year, one of the first times I played in Budapest. Then later we played again in 2004, and you beat me. So we played 2 games. Yeah, take care, man. Alright, Zen mode put it into, he turned it into a symmetrical, or I turned it into a symmetrical, but I don't know, man. I don't know about F5. That's a weird move. Nice of Andrash to raid. He's been like, man, he came on my stream and played me like 3 years ago or something. But I think he might have actually started streaming before I did. DigiWorld. Nobody said anything's wrong with Weird. I think it's a very effective way to confuse your opponents by playing unusual openings. I'm taking challenges here. I'm trying to play weird and unusual stuff for Wednesdays. Blitz challenges 5+3. Subscribers go first. We're almost out of subscribers. We're down to our last subscriber, so we'll start taking challenges from the other players. I'm having a little trouble like deciding what to do with this position now. Zen Chess, I don't know which side to attack you on. I have an advantage on both sides of the board, but it's easy to like become indecisive in such a situation. Becoming indecisive. Alright, yeah. I have these fantasies about his Darkstar Bishop. They're more like nightmares. About his Darkstar Bishop becoming active. Fantasy or nightmare? Stonewall versus Stonewall. Mommy, my tummy hurts. Why not rook f7? I guess I have a little extra lift here. Lift. Turn on weird mode. Exactly. The force. I don't know, I jeopardized my pawn structure by playing g5. You know, he's really tricky too. I was hoping he would exchange on c4 at some point. That doesn't seem to be happening yet. Now where's my forced win here? There's gotta be something good. Look, his bishop can't move. Hallucinated I had a mate there. It's actually kind of unbelievable that I don't. Brute force power. How is there no forced mate here? Are you serious? It's insane. Unbelievable. Queen h1 check? It's really messed up that there's no forced mate. Wow. Rook takes g3 was mate. Serious? I didn't see a forced mate. The Stonewall attack pro. Alright, let's just skip forward to the end here. Let's say after rook f6 or something. It's -4. So Arsenal, your instincts are right. Black's position is too strong. No way that white can defend. But I did not see a forced mate here. C takes b3 is my best move. What? Alright, I did have a forced mate. What? I sat there forever in this position and still didn't see it. It's so stupid. Here, check. Here. Rook takes. I missed this. After looking at the position for like a minute. Okay, it's not a quick mate. That actually takes quite a lot of work. Wow, Zenchus had forward accuracies, one mistake only. Alright. Arsenal fan, we didn't play yet. What? We played. No. Are you guys serious? I didn't play Arsenal and Cheesy Noob yet? I didn't play you yet? Oh, we played. We did play. We did? What was the opening again? How did you get ahead of Cheesy Noob on the list? Oh, the 93 Sicilian, right. Yeah. No, I thought... Oh, Sam is supposed to be next. Alright, I'm going to abort this game with Cheesy Noob. Sam's supposed to be next. I knew there was someone else. That's what I meant. It was this guy. Benoni's not weird enough. I've been playing that lately. But thanks for the raid from Chess Coach Andrash. Oh man. We're getting the heavenly light. Should be passing by quickly. This is not a French. Knight h6. I had an obsession with this today. Yeah. He's one of those 1600s. He's 1300 in blitz. Totally unfazed by any kind of intimidation or anything like that. Yeah, very solid setup. I mean, the ideal way to play. Probably for white. Very little risk. That's not how this works. Well, to be fair, DigiWorld, there are some exceptions, but depending on how many games you've played. White's like really strong positionally. He must be weak tactically, because his positional play is like Kramnik. He's studying with Kramnik. He just needs to work on his tactics, and it'll be like 2600. It's usually the opposite. Much easier to get stronger in tactics than positional play. But if you have a coach or a mentor who's specifically strategic based, you know, you're going to learn to play like that yourself. My argument is that chess is 90% strategy and like 10% tactics. Tactics is easy. Alright, we're in the sunlight here. That sucks. No, I mean, I'm not recommending lichess for tactics necessarily. The other thing, I'm impressed by White's play in that he's maintaining the tension, where most people have trouble doing that. He also doesn't seem to be interested in castling. A4. Reactionary move. Yeah, I gotta agree with Arsenal. I mean, this player seems really, really strong. Not very 600-ish. 1600-ish. Extremely patient, extremely strong positionally. Very flexible. Not what you'd see from a player who's rated 1600. It's usually the 12 to 1700s that I have the hardest time with. The players between like 1800 and 2300 I can handle. He seems reticent to castle kingside because of the G file, I guess. But objectively, he could probably have castled kingside. You have played stronger players, so I kind of learned a lot from that. That sounds classic. I'm convinced. That's how it works. Absolutely. You play a lot of games at cheese.com. Okay, he's using time. Yeah. But Arsenal, you are improving a lot. I mean, you have improved a lot in recent times. Yep, G4. Looks strong. There's not necessarily a threat here. White's play is quite powerful. You're at your limit now? The Outer Limits. Great show. Right up there with the Twilight Zone. You'd play HHG4 yourself. Yeah, I expected HHG4. I don't know. But it's doubtful that White is a 1600 blitz player. He's just too strong, too logical, too composed. We've been through this a million times before. I'm playing like a 2100. It looks like. At least. Why do you have to be like, you know, 1600? He even comments while he's playing. You lost to a WFM yesterday because of playing quick. So you're taking your time today. Yeah, alright. Why are you 1600 if you're like 2100 strength? Finally, a tactical mistake. There was no tactics the entire game until that point. Now, I might be trapped, though. Gotta be careful here. Can't be too careful. I have knight c5. Strategically, White is like 2100. It was doing fine till the end when he ran out of time. Look at this advantage White build up. +1. You know, I'm not saying that White is a computer, but I mean, again, it's like a 20,000 player, not 1600. He lost it in tactics. So I had something better here? What? F6 instead of F5. Wow. Yeah, that's an impressive game for someone who's 1600. I have to crack his center. F5 doesn't do the job. I honestly thought we was going to take en passant, probably, but I have to do F6. Well, I'm getting desperate there. You know, I have no other counterplay. F5 was done. But I was running out of time. Wait, okay, you played Sicilian last game. I'll play something different. No, Caro Khan from Arsenal. The only requirement is that every game has some kind of weird opening for today's stream. I was afraid to play f-pawn moves till the end. Although it's a normal idea in the Nimzovich, because of my knight h6, that's kind of dubious. Otherwise, I would be able to do it early. You know, f6 is a very standard idea. Fantasy Caro-Kann is a mainstream variation, I would say. I would consider that to be a mainstream line. Yeah. It's definitely totally legit. I want to play like d4. But it doesn't really make sense necessarily. d4 takes knight f3. Could get like a weird scotch. Well, I think like the f3 Caro-Kann probably goes back. Who you know, probably goes back. Who knows where it started? Arsenal just loves his bishop b4 check. Might be a good move here. And maybe not. Maybe not. It's not a bad move for sure. I don't know if it's the best move. That's another question. Now that's not nice. Wow, Mr. Materialistic. I gotta do this, right? Knight takes d4. Wait a minute. No. There's some interesting stuff here. c3. That doesn't work, does it? All right. He's a go with the flow kind of guy. What? What are you doing, man? Okay. How many pawns is he up here? Just one? Uber King. King Kong. This is a tough question. Which way to go? But basically, Arsenal specializes in time management. So if you guys you want to work in your time management skills, he's the guy to go to. Rook c6 is a strong move. All jokes aside. Maybe I should just take on c6, ironically. We'll never learn, right? I'm so fortunate that he didn't play this differently. I was probably lost with rook e7 if he had played it instead of bishop c4. Power endgame. Am I winning that? I doubt it. Rook takes, king d4. Take, king d7, king c4, king d6. I just missed rook g7 check. No stalemate. I was on the edge of the precipice. I guess rook e7 check would be better. Trading the rooks. So look at this position after bishop a6, he's winning. But he didn't find it. That was an interesting opening. I have a reasonable position here, you know. I don't think it's so bad. But the question is, do I want to put my knight on d4 or king on d4? You know, and maybe I made a mistake. Objectively, I probably should have put my knight on d4. But the thing is, I'm going to have to retreat my king back to a passive square on like d2. It was the better... I mean, my instinct told me this was the better way to play it. This is a mistake. Now, you played the stage of the game really well. And then you didn't win when you could have won. I should be lost here. thought I was lost here. Wow. Bishop a6. You played this. This was best move. Wow. Not letting me penetrate on the 7th. I should have played g5 check. And this is a blunder. So I'm lost after take rook e7, right? You forced an exchange. Well, you almost forced an exchange of rooks. I'd have to play rook g5. I mean, that's ridiculous. No, I can't do that. Yeah, you're just forcing a winning endgame. You should have seen that. I mean, that's not hard to see. I guess I could play g5 check, king f7, king here. This is a little tricky. There's still kind of a glimmer of hope for white in this position. I have to play f5 and like b5. You're just up too many pawns. At the end of the day. Yeah, that was a bad decision by me to put my king on d4. So Apollo's been waiting forever to play. I'm going to take that challenge. Cheesy Noob is next. Lazilla. In honor of Cheesy Noob, I'm going to play c3. But no London system. This is like the... There's this weird guy that has a book on doing this. The Al-Shan or something. Looks like Apollo's playing this well though. I'm basically playing a weird Scandinavian. Maybe 94 there, no? You don't want to retreat. Or do you? The Grob needs the Scandinavian. Ooh. H6. So tempting to sack a pawn now, but I don't really see it working. H4, take. Yeah, you've always got to look for G6. GG. Wow, bishop takes d5, e6. Now g6 gets interesting. No? G6. Then maybe I really take his pawn on d5. Man, what a player this guy is. The Apollo. It's a totally new account. But he waited patiently all day to play. When was this account created? March 9th, 2022. But he looks legit. He played a Jigalko simul, oh brother. That's the ultimate waste of time. Cheapening chess. 5-minute, 5-1 simuls. Give up, man. I give up. Black's play is really innovative. People who host simuls where they have 2 hours and the rest don't even get an increment. It makes them look good. I don't know what that Jigalko guy's deal is, but I can't understand how someone who's like 2600 wastes their time playing bullet chess all day and hosting bullet simuls and stuff like that. I mean, he must be like nuts. How could you be serious about chess, be a 2600 grandmaster, and sit around playing bullet all day? I just don't get it. You know, it's... I don't know what to equate that to. It's like getting a PhD in economics and, I don't know, like just playing penny ante stocks as a day trader or something. I don't know how to compare it, really. Black's played very principled game. Taking it seriously is good. But I wouldn't waste my time playing 5-minute bullet simuls as a simul giver or as a simul player. That's stupid. Do what you want, I guess. But I mean, that's the problem when I have my simuls, then no one takes it seriously because they think that it's a 5-minute Jigalko simul. It creates like a bad chess culture. It's destroying chess culture as we know it. Yeah, whatever. Call it what you want, I call it garbage. It's just a waste of time. How could someone who's good enough at chess to get to like 2600 FIDE spend their time doing that? That's crazy. It's seriously crazy. Like, I get it if you're a 2300 player or you're like a hobbyist, but I'm not getting it if you're 2600. This guy seems really good. But again, very new account. 1900 bullet, interesting. Only 13 games, all new. His ratings are very consistent though. It's my turn? Yeah. No, I suspect this is probably someone that we played before. I don't know. Sometimes I ban people from the stream and I expect they're creating new accounts to rejoin. There was something like that recently. But I don't think that's the case here. I kind of doubt it. Maybe I need to break through. I don't know. C4 is interesting. Yeah, another player who plays too fast. If you're playing bullet simuls, yeah. You actually fear the mental health consequences all these cheats are causing to people? You think the cheats are causing mental health issues? Wait, isn't it like mentally ill people who cheat? Or how does it work? You think cheating is making them mentally ill? Apollo 13. No, he's just simple tactical blunder. 3 minutes on the clock to my 30 seconds. Why is everybody... Okay, if you're not used to playing increment, it's normal. You gotta get used to playing increment, Armin. That's the problem. You gotta take your time. It's not 5-0. I mean, I'm gonna use all my increment, I'm gonna use all my time, and 5+3 you can almost play a quality game. It requires much more concentration than like a deeper thought than a 5-0 game. You've got 3 minutes on the clock, and you're in a tough position after C4, but I think you can put up good resistance. And there's still hope here for black to defend. Okay, let's try to get these last games in. They're harming the people they subject to it. Oh, right. Well, I'm definitely harmed. I'm gonna start a legal action against chess cheaters. Alright, what are we gonna do? Cheesy noob now with another F4. It's our second one today. Yeah, a permanent state of paranoia, which, yeah. I'm constantly accusing everyone of cheating now. Okay, weird openings. Reverse Korchnoi Gambit or whatever. Well, I think your only problem, Armin, is that you're playing too fast. Your main problem. Take your time. Not your only problem. We all have a lot of problems. I've got to deal with Arsenal fan on my stream. Wake up to that every morning, Just kidding. Arsenal can be very constructive. He's thoughtfully engaging at the moment. He's no Bob. Along with the misery of feeling worthless and terrible at chess, polar opposite to feeling great. The Benko. Enjoy your Benko. Wait, this isn't the Benko. I thought it was a Benko. Isn't this the Benko? The Benko we play for open files. Oh, that's the other side. My bad. I thought this was the Benko. Yeah, I think his queen is slightly misplaced. Slightly misplaced on c1. And I have no threats here whatsoever. Now his king is free range. So I can't mate him with like queen g3 or something. I was taking away f4, so immediately he plunges his queen out to g5. You gotta admit, like, Cheesy Noob is fun to play weird openings against. Bad jokes, not welcome. Yeah, a friend told you. Not from personal experience. So I'm down a pawn. I mean, need to show some some stuff here. Those squares look juicy. But is that enough? Probably not. You caught Cheesy Noob cheating? You said you caught him during the Pond Arena. Caught him like you beat him? You beat him in the seriously? Nice. It looks like I failed to generate enough play. Dark squares. He always likes to leave this square weak for some reason. Alright. Well, no choice. Speaking of the dark squares, let's attack some light squares. At least the F file isn't too dangerous. I do have to watch the E file here. Now my only chance is the white squares. Now your other dark squares, Arsenal. Position has changed. People change. Positions change. Don't talk about the pawn structure. It's not that he has a better structure, he has more structure. Cheesy, Dr. Chip Chance. I mean, we both have 2 islands. He has more. More islands. More is better. His king is gambling a little bit. You know, there's still enough pieces that I could get some threats against his king. Man, he walked right into it. Wow, E5? Is that his plan? He's actually encouraging me to play E5? Incurring my wrath? He's encouraging my wrath. Have to do it. Now we can talk about pawn structure. What about knight takes? Because that's dangerous. A little. Knight takes. Knight takes f6. He has that. Looks like a problem. Hates the church. B-hop. Maybe I can... What the heck just happened? Maybe I can get over here. Right, okay. This is a blunder. What? Sick puppy to play that move. Okay. Wow. That's just incredible. What a game by White. Unbelievable. He got radically stronger lately. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this. No inaccuracies. The whole game. That's impossible. One inaccuracy the entire game by White. There was one saving move for me. I don't understand what it was. I don't know. I don't get it. Like, what can I do here? Rook g8 or something? I couldn't find a move. He has 3 minutes. He only used half his time, less than half his time to crush me brutally. The opening was actually okay. Then he outplayed me like a genius. Watch this. Queen g5 is actually like one of the engine's top moves. I don't think I would have even considered it. Usually I can outplay him in an endgame. And e4 is another exclam. King f2, another exclam. I mean, he basically played like almost perfectly. King e3, second best move. All of his moves, I mean, he played like a genius, except for this one blunder at the end. I don't understand. How does rook f8 work? Doesn't he just take my pawn anyway? Oh, I have this crazy move? What? Oh no. What? Oh, that's just a freak situation. Okay. Yeah, there's just like this freak situation where he can't get away because of rook f5 check. Losing a lot to Cheesy Noob lately. Every other game. Seems like he got radically stronger. Or started trying harder or something. Sire. No calling me sir. Sire. If we're gonna do sir, we might as well do sire. Alright, it's time to go. It is time to go. The elephant gambit reversed. What if I sack a second pawn? Might as well just go all the way. Live dangerously. So much for that theory, right? Well, it's only one pawn. Feels like we should have something. I feel like black is 2135 in blitz. The high bullet rating. Relatively high. Okay. Yes, he has an answer for that too. Wow. What'd someone on sound do? Bishop G5? I guess. He's used 2 seconds for the whole game. No problem. I don't know what to make of this. Just coffee house game. Last game for today. Weird openings. I don't normally play like this, of course. Just something fun. Notice the title. We got our pawn back. Wow, I didn't think he would do that. Yeah, it looks like black's in trouble now. Objectively, just down the exchange. I think I was in trouble. But like most people, our opponent played too quickly. It seems like 99% of opponents play too fast. The end of chess culture. Not that chess was ever very cultured. So I've got clear exchange up. Man, that's annoying. Alright. Check, take, double threat. Boom. Yeah, the knight needs to return. No, bad time management. Everybody plays like every single game is sudden death. Uber Driver was suggesting that I play like 15-10 games against people. But I mean, I know a lot of streamers who do that, and I'm going to have to sit and play for like 8 hours straight. You know, if you play a longer time control like that, yes, it's more constructive, but you'd have to be streaming for hours and hours to play that time control. And we just don't have that much time. You've made so much progress lately, Rich. Nice snipe, but what does it do? And the same tactic again. Tactic hunter. He's trying to con me into playing like knight 95 check and getting hit by knight d3 at the end. Wow, this is almost mate, isn't it? How's he not getting mated here ultimately? Can't play rook g8 check. Maybe I had better there. It's a really strange position. Something's got to give here. Too many hang pieces for black. Like, literally all 4 of his minor pieces are undefended. Dude, he's like a tactical genius. Unbelievable. He defended the threat of rook c8. Like, man, you should calculate like that earlier, before you have a lost position. I guess some people they play chess like they're not motivated to try until they get a bad position. Just don't get a bad position. I mean, that's the easier way to do things. I gotta go, guys. There's still no mate. He's used to getting bad positions, clearly. It's like unbelievable. He finds every single way to fend off mate in one by one move. He's like a master of it. That's a sign that you're constantly getting bad positions. That's really perverse, honestly. Bishop e1. You know, I just realized I have double threats of mate with knight f5 if he moves one of his minor pieces. That's pretty cool. So you can do this. Mate him with the minor piece. Alright, thanks for the games. We'll see you later. Thanks, everybody. Thanks to the raid from Chess Coach Andrash. We'll see you all tomorrow night with our subscriber stream. For subscribers, submit games, please, to us here, either my account or Yabatis. We'll see you tomorrow night for subscriber stream. Bye-bye.